Hello? Yeah, yeah. Oh, is that what you wanted now? Yeah, I noticed, and then I followed the instructions, and then it should be sorted now. But like I've just said in the chat, just give me 2 seconds though. I'm going to get me food, and then I'll be ready. Get going properly. What? I'm not sure. I haven't touched any settings like that. Don't know why I didn't do this at first. Right, that live streaming, manage your stream, capture settings. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, what? More options, audio and other settings. Party audio on. All right, mate. All right, give me 2 seconds and I'll crack on properly. Just grab my food. All right, mate. See you, mate. Try to. Right, I'm here, guys. Don't worry. Sorry about that. Right. Thank you all for joining me. I am your main comms, only comms at the moment, RSF1 Locker. Again, apologies for the start in the stream. Last minute change, main comms on my own for now, but hopefully we will get somebody in as soon as possibly can. What have I missed lap wise? A few early laps going on. Then is Invade on a lap here. Well, he is, but he's invalidated. Mighty invalidated. This is going great. Let's follow Mando around. Oh, and just as I do that, he nearly hits the wall. Well, I think he did hit the wall then, sorry. So we'll have a look. Next car should be... Everybody keeps invalidating. Let's follow Mr. Crunch. Give him a bit of airtime. I do also apologise as well, I won't be able to keep up with the chat as much because my phone is on charge, so I'll try as much as I can, but I can't promise anything, so apologies for that. So as we follow, yeah, we'll stick on board with Crunchy Bear while he's been doing this lap. Nice tidy lap so far. I know when I did jump on board with him, we went purple sector 1, purple sector 2, but we all know the game can throw up that and, chuck us off. Looks like a nice tidy lap so far from Mr. Crunchy Bear. Comes around the famous bus stop chicane now. Power down, DRS open, and 144.4, not too bad, not too bad. See yellow flags as well, sector 2. I believe that is... Oh, it's just Invade, getting out of people's way, or has he run out of fuel? Invade has run out of fuel by the looks of it. Oh dear. So we'll be going back in. Who else have we got out there? We've got 3 cars on an outlap and everybody else in the pits. We'll stick on board with Yatesy here as he starts his flying lap. I'll get the stream up while my phone's on charge and I'll keep popping back to it. Yatesy up a rouge, took that very nicely. I wouldn't have done that, I would have been in a wall. Looks like as well he's got a Ferrari very close to him, where it looks like it's Mando on an outlap, so hopefully that doesn't throw him off at all. Very tidy lap so far from young Yatesy. I say young, I don't know if he's old, young, I don't know. Just coming up to the end of sector 2 now. There's the track map showing purple sector 2, but again, and I'll keep mentioning it until you get bored of it, the game does shut that up. There is only 15, I will note as well at the moment, so a lot of you drivers will probably put a lap on the board, maybe retire, so we can get into Q2. But we shall see. Yatesy across the line, P9 with a 146.0. Who else have we got there? Mando's now on a lap. He's on a lap a bit further up in the track where he's validated, so we'll stick on board with Mando. Let's see what he's got in the old locker. Ooh. I'll lose the back end then. Apologies, Mando. Crunch retires in P3. Again, there is only 15, so I think that's what a lot of people are going to do. Get a lap on the board and retire. Coming through the final sector now then, Mando. Tower down, DRS open, 1:45.7. Who else have we got out on there on the lap? Oh, I've missed that one as well. I've missed Longson going up to P4. I think I have. Apologies. Oh, Gravedigger going in the pits. MVP Pro. Looks like he's on the lap. Not on a flying lap though, because he hadn't opened his DRS down the back straight, so. So yeah, just the 3 cars out on the track. None of them look like they're really on laps, I'll say. Just one person yet to set time, which is DTF1 Days, who I believe looks like he's coming out the box now. So we'll give him a bit of airtime and watch his lap. He's out lap and he's flying lap. Just get himself a time on the board. Don't want penalty here, especially considering there is only 15. Before he sets a lap, stays clean, stays alive. Through. Unless one of the others. Nope, Longson in the pits. Just make sure none of the others come up finish laps as well, sorry. Ooh, yeah, Mando coming in. Leave MB Pro. Yeah, coming in, so all eyes on you at the minute, Days. No pressure. Mando retires from P10 with that 1:45.7. Don't know what the weather conditions are going to be like either. Unless one of the drivers won't pop in the chat while they're waiting. One of those was retired. Hopefully they'll let me know, or we can have a nice surprise. So then, Days starting his flying lap. And he doesn't want to commit too much, just wants to get himself a time on the board, getting through. Longson retires from P4. Ooh, rain, I think it is starting to rain slightly. It is starting to rain. So could that mean rain for Q2? That'd be interesting, especially if it's a dry race as well. Could throw a few strategies up in the air. people sector 2. It's just foot down now. Get himself to the stop game. And then that little burst to the finish line. Takes the apexes very well indeed. Comes across the line with... I didn't see. And that is the end of Q1. So there we have it. Obviously, unfortunately, I didn't see if people set more than one lap, but there we have it. Face Crab P1 in Q1 with a 1:43.8. Nice solid time, nearly half a second clear of MB Pro in second. Crunchy Bear got himself up there in P3. I know he'll want to take advantage. Him and I believe it's Mighty now, the top two in the championship. And I think we had Longson in P4 and Invade there in P5. So, is that rain going to stick with us for Q2? Ooh, very speckly. Let me get the tyre thingy on. Dry tyres at the moment. Few people putting the mediums on. Who is going to be the first one out? There was an Aston Martin come out there, and the only Aston Martin I can see on the grid is Mr. Invade, so let's go watch him. Ooh, just seen as well, Blue Sky on the graphics gone put intermediates on. So is this a wise choice from these couple who have already come out on the dry tyres? Well, they both made it up a rouge without dying, so for now, yes. Oh, and oh, orphan. Spin it round. There we go. Good lad. And Invade has lost it, so is it getting slippery? Mando. Ooh, Mando's carrying on. Oh! Ooh, Mando lost it. Invade got himself disqualified. Seen it pop up. Oh, that's unfortunate for young Matthew. So we'll stick on board with Mighty, since he's the only one on the lap at the moment. Well, not the only one, but the first one. Followed by... Mando has carried on. Takes a rouge nicely. Set the times, that's what we need. There we go. boots took that very nicely. Very nicely indeed. Oh! I saw there Mando just lose his backhand. He ain't going up his tyres. Oh! And then we see Marty whack the wall. So that's going to be the end of that lap for him. So who else have we got? Mando. Oh, Alpha Tower behind him. That is Orphan. So we'll see if Orphan finishes this lap. There's a time on the board. Mando gets Marty 2-minute 2. Obviously did whack the wall. Orphan 152.0 on those mediums. MB Pro 149 on his mediums. Let's try 2 seconds. I'm not going to say, I'm going to leave you all in suspense. Now, Kabuki is out on an out lap on the intermediate tyres, so we'll keep an eye out on his time. But I believe the next person on an out lap, on a flying lap, is Mr. Crunchy Bear. So we'll keep an eye on him, see what he does. And I do apologise, you're going to be hearing me munch on pizza for a second. And Crunchy Bears killed himself up a rouge. He's going to hate me for that as well because I caught it on stream. So, yeah. Nobody else really on a time lap at the minute. Oh, we got Marty 149.3 on 2 lap old mediums. He'll be happy with that. Obviously. And then Orphan with a 149.0. He'll be over the moon with that. Let me just see if I can get a little update on the standings as well. Might be difficult because my phone is on charge. Mr. Blue Sky looks like he's on there. But we'll stick with Grave Digger at the minute, because he's a bit further up on the track. Come back in for himself a set of dry tyres on. Orphan improved again. 146.5. Crikey. Oh, hello Matthew. Yeah, that's fine. If you would like to do that, mate, you can do that.
Well,
Not a problem indeed.
I'm only going to be here for Q3.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's better than nothing.
At least you're not by yourself now.
I know. It's great.
Did you see why I got DSQ'd?
No, it did pop up on me chat. Have you got your audio in, by the way, so people know I'm not like talking to myself?
Yes, I do. Crunch
No.
actually saying that he wants to join in as well. Should we get Crunch in?
No.
Alright.
I have been focusing on you getting in. I've missed Longson going fastest, 1:45.4.
Oh,
This
anyway,
Gravedigger putting in a 45.8.
I got DSQ'd for, you saw, I don't know if you saw that, I spun out, going into the last turn, and then I was waiting for the Red Bull to go by, and I had to turn around and spin it out, and then the game just DSQ'd me while I was trying to spin it out.
Oh dear.
So now I'm starting
Oh dear, oh dear.
at the back of, well, yeah, at the back of Crunch.
Oh, friends reunited at the back.
Yeah.
Skull Snap just coming across the line. Look, we missed his lap, I do apologise.
Trying to find who was
That's a 1:46.2. Got Days on a lap.
Phase Crab.
We've got,
miles ahead of him. He's on a lap.
yeah. I'll stick on board with Mr. Crab. That's your name now, Mr. Crab.
15.3 in the middle sector.
Sorry, I'm munching my pizza at the same time.
Stop eating, James.
Man's got to eat.
Nah. Face Crab's on the mediums.
A lot of people have gone on mediums.
Obviously, he was quicker than me in Q1.
It's quicker than everybody in Q2 with a 1:44.0. Ooh, Longson's retired. Has he done that in the pits? No, he has not, because there's a McLaren
Turn
right at
one.
the end of the pit lane. Oh dear, oh dear. Who else have we got up there?
Dave's going around the last turn, you know.
I've got him.
He's setting us 46.
On
It's
softs.
not. It is not a wet race.
Well done, you just ruined it for everybody. I already knew that. I was
Well,
going to let him.
Matty
Right.
asked. I've got to answer it.
Who else have we got out on laps here? Kabuki. He looks like he's next. Unless
Yeah.
this has. No.
Oh,
Yeah, Kabuki's next, so we'll stick with him. Nice little crunch there for you by meeting pizza.
yeah. Kabuki on the softs.
Yep.
I think that's. I mean, you can start on the softs from what I've heard, but obviously you want to start the mediums, which I reckon he's got the pace to do. Never mind, he's.
47.8 on his softs.
Ewan's got no wing.
Ewan's got no wing. Oh dear, Mr. Ewan.
Obviously got a podium last week, didn't he? Took it off me for having my pens.
I'll go get pens.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm washed.
What else we got here? Trying to figure out if people are on that laps. No, doesn't look like it. No. MB Pro, who's invalidated. Phase Crab's going really slow, just letting people out. Orphan's retired in the pits.
Don't know why he's done that.
You know, he might want to start on the mediums.
Yeah, but 3 laps.
It all depends as well. Don't forget, there's people behind him yet to set laps, and there's a couple of people as well coming out on the softs now. So
Yeah, I don't think Orphan's making it.
Daniel's just retired from P4 on setting his lap on mediums.
Yeah, he'll make that.
So
He'll make it through.
And we've just got Marty on just about to start his lap now, so I'm going to stick on board with him while I eat my pizza.
Mighty. Alright.
Yes, Mr. Marty, the championship leader.
Championship leader by like 12 points, isn't it?
I'm not sure, that's what I picked my phone up to do.
I know he's ahead of Crunch.
I don't think it's that big a gap.
Yeah, it's
I don't think.
something between like 25 to like 12. 7 tenths off, perfect sector 1.
Is it a genuine purple sector 1 now? Because we know what the game's
I
like
mean,
sometimes.
It's Mighty. He's quite quick.
You never know. Ah, just a bit.
And he's on softs. So he should go faster than Face Grab.
Time's up as well. We've still got Orphan inside the top 10 on them 3-lap old mediums.
If he starts to
and Mr. Marty's gone a bit wide. Silly Billy.
4 seconds up now. He's beaten trying to figure out who he's beating here. He's beating Daniel at the moment. Yeah, this lap might put in fastest in Q2.
Right, backing on. And it goes. P2.
Whoa, 400.
Wow. Got Blue Sky now coming across the line.
Oh, Mando's
improve. He does.
Stars Orphan is through.
Wow. What about Kabuki? Has he finished? Oh, and Kabuki's nearly on 2 minutes left. He's getting in the pits. Orphan is through. These 3-lap mediums. Get in there, little Orphan.
Longson's through. New driver in McLaren, replacing that Rosberg rapid guy.
Yeah, but he did DNF, so it might only be the top 9 who go through.
Oh wait, he crashed?
Yes.
Oh.
He's currently in P10 with a 145.4. Oh, migrating host, Kabuki's left the session. Can you try get him back in, please? Thank you.
Oh no, he's lobby host as well.
FaZe Crab's now left. Hold on, what's going on here?
You'd imagine a restart after this, wouldn't you?
I'll try to keep an eye out on it.
I'll do that for you.
Yeah, so I was right. We have only got the 9 into Q3, and I think the game's broken.
Yeah, it's because lobby host left.
Oh no. So everybody. Oh, there we go. The timer's come up. So we are going to go into Q3, at least for now. So into Q3 we go. Nice sunny Q3.
I'll try get Kabuki back in.
Yeah, ideally
Oh,
we
is he?
need to. Is he in?
Yeah.
Good lad, Matthew. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
We have got drivers coming out now. Who's first one out? Mr. Days is first out on track in his Alpine. Not pronounced Alpine, but spelt Alpine.
Alpine is horrible.
I know, it just does sound so much better when you say Alpine.
You're in the Alpine now, aren't you?
I am in the Alpine now, yes. Mostly left my little F5 family.
Yep, you will definitely will be missed.
No, cutie.
It's just a shame that you won't be getting any wins anytime soon.
Over my head. Not bad. Boy.
How are you
See
feeling
it,
now? Are you actually going to finish? Are you actually not going to retire due to an illness on Belgium on Thursday?
No, I'm fine now.
Right, I better be speaking to you on the comms box then.
Yeah, last week I just could not focus at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've all been there though at some point. Let's have a quick look at the chats. Wait for
Mando hates this game. I got an invalid lap when I was clearly on the track. I've heard that before by my own self. Good. Oh, you're right there, James.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Mando hates the game. Got an invalid lap when he was clearly on track still, apparently.
I've heard that before out my own mouth.
The Book of Excuses as written by RSF1 Invade.
You what?
I said the Book of Excuses as written by RSF1 Invade.
Exactly. There's always an excuse when I'm racing.
Yeah, just following Dave's round now. Since he's going to be the first one to set us a lap in Q3.
Because if I crash out in the race now, I'm blaming it on Money Biscuit for getting me in the comms box.
Can't blame Muddy for anything. Purple sector 2. Sector 2.
Isn't this Daisy first Q3 appearance?
I'll be honest, I'm not 100%. Maybe I should have looked at this kind of stuff before it started tonight, but
Yeah,
I
you
didn't,
should have.
so
You
sorry.
should have at least looked at the standings.
I wasn't expecting the main comms though, to be fair.
I mean, yeah, you was obviously expecting Hippo to be 45-6.
Daniel with a
44-6.
44-6.
Whole second.
Orphan and Skull Sniper must have invalidated their times. Their
Yes.
laps. So whether they...
Sky, 44-9.
Gravedigger, 44.
46.
Mighty's the next one.
I'm too quick for this. 44.
There's Mighty. Wacky.
The championship
That's
leader.
That's a Mighty lap from Mighty.
Wow, bad jokes at the best.
Wow. Now, here's no Orphan. Looks like he might be coming in as Daniel. Not Daniel. Yes.
Face crab.
try and see if Skull Sniper was going to finish this lap, and he spun just as I got on board with him. So
Did he clip the inside curve or something?
he did. Just
That's an
corner's
instant
horrible
spin.
for that though.
Yeah, that's an instant spin. I found that out in the practice.
Mr. Crab chucked out to purple sector 2.
Not a surprise after seeing his pace.
Obviously, you've been practicing a lot, I take it. What are you sort of going to be expecting?
What?
So starting from, what are you expecting tonight? Obviously now starting from the back, unfortunately. As Crab puts in a 43-1.
I started P11. I started P11 on in Hungary, and I got to P5 end of that lap. So I'm hoping for at least a decent start. Try to get at least like 1 or 2 positions off the start, and then follow through with Crunch. Just gonna follow Crunch right through the field.
Yeah. And the difference between phases, Mr. Crab's lap there and Mr. Marty's, is 1.2 seconds.
We have another Rosberg.
Wow.
Rosberg was about 6 tenths quicker than Crunch after one lap at Hungary in Q3. Face Crab is 1.2 ahead of Mighty.
Yep.
Woody, you need to sort out your F5 reserves.
Ooh, admin getting called out on stream. I'm loving life anyway. I'm eating pizza.
I'm literally just shooting shots at Muddy at this point.
Can't be doing that, mate. Naughty.
I'm joking, Muddy. I do anything.
Yeah, tail between your legs now, aren't you, mate?
What?
Got your tail between your legs now. You've not heard that saying before. We've got Orphan who's come back out as well, by the way. But I am riding on board with Mr. Pro.
Right, hear me out. I reckon Orphan's gonna get pole. Or at least top 5.
Won't put it past him, he showed good pace in Q2. Obviously he was a bit late starting, so we missed a bit of the Q1. Caught you getting disqualified though.
I mean,
Q2.
in Q1, I invalidated a lap by going wide. I did a 43.9.
Very nice.
So
And Big Pro starting his lap here.
With a Haas very close behind.
I think that Haas has just come out for his outlap. Purple sector 1, 30.7. Near the end of sector 2, and then I'll hop on board with Orphan since he is the next one to set a lap after this.
Yeah. I mean, from what I've seen, NPB Pro has had a decent lap.
Yeah, purple sector 1 and 2.
But obviously the game club of the lines was...
Ah, Vale just scored. Haha.
Bale?
Yes, Vale have scored. As Mr. Pro comes across the finish line and sets a...
Oh, Darwin Nunes.
Score. 1:43.9. So he's the next one to settle in.
Orphan.
I'm already on board with him, mate. I've already been used to it.
Well, yeah, because I was messaging the diff extract, so I'm finding out if we can get face grab on.
Pardon me.
Orphan did a 45.5.
What's in P7?
Skull Sniper
Sure,
apparently
he'll be.
went purple. I again doubt it. Days were trying to race him off the track.
Right, who have we got next? Oh, I've just gone on board.
Skull Sniper's
Mr.
next.
Mr. Scully, when I set a 144, 44.8, not 43.8.
Yeah, speed up. Oh, Days is invalidated. This is next.
Oh dear, that is a nightmare. Who's next? Got a hash coming around. This is Gravedigger. He ain't going to get enough time to set another lap. But he'll be starting, well, at the moment, 5th.
Stars Orphan, he's coming around again.
And he will be the next to cross the line, so we'll stick on board with our little Welsh friend.
And round in this weird,
Round the bus stop chicane. Ooh.
very weird turn. Oh my! How wide do you want to go?
Oh dear. Orphan. Who's that behind him? Obviously Martin.
Mighty!
P2. 43.7. So our championship leader is not starting on pole.
Yeah,
Daniel invalidated.
Only one to set a lap now is Blue Side because the rest are invalid.
Stick on board with him then.
In the tango machine.
The tango machine indeed.
With a weird blue and yellow helmet.
It's not weird. You've done that for Ukraine. Good lad.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Never mind. Respect.
Puts himself P4 though. And that is the grid all set. So Matthew, thank you very much for helping me for Q3.
Yeah, I'm now going to disappear. If you want an inside on my strike, it's going to be medium soft.
Now everybody who is watching has just heard your strikes, including probably Mr. Crunchy Bear.
Mr. Crunchy Bear, I'm in a party with him anyway. Goodbye.
Goodbye, have fun. Hopefully I'll speak to you after. And there we have it. So then, the end of Q3, we've got FaZe Crab sitting on pole in his Mercedes with a 143.1. 6 tenths clear of our championship leader, Mr. Mighty, who's sitting in P2 with a 143.7. And we've got Daniel, Mr. Blue Sky, MPB Pro, Gravedigger, we've got Skull Sniper, we've got Orphan, and then we have Days rounding off the top 9 who made it through to Q3. Now, it is going to be a little bit quiet for a moment. I'm just going to run toilet before we start the race since I'm on my own, so just bear with me. I am back, ladies and gentlemen, and nobody has readied up early, which is good to see. It's very good, very nice. Weirdo. Now this is the part. Oh, we have got the timer going, so we are readying up. Hopefully it wasn't nobody before our host. Two, 1, 0. There we go. Thank you for that. Mr. Strategy. Right, so we'll run down the grid from the back. In P15, we have Mr. Invade, who's just very kindly joined me for Q3, so I'm not on my own all stream. Which is very nice of him. Starting on the mediums, then we've got Mr. Crunchy Bear and his Alpine. Starting in P14, again on the mediums. We got Yatesy 10 Ewan in the Mercedes, starting on the mediums in P13. And then we've got Mando, who is the only one outside this top 10 who have gone for the soft, starting in P12, so he's hoping to get through the pack. Well, should be hoping to get through the pack fairly quickly. We've then got Kabuki in the first of the Alpha Tauris, starting P11 on mediums. And then we've got Longson, who unfortunately had a crash in Q2, but does still start P10 on the medium tyres. And then out of the ones who made it into Q3, we've got DTF1 Days, starting on the softs in P9. We've got Mr. Orphan, P8, starting on his mediums. And then we've got Skull Sniper in the first of the Hassies on the mediums. His teammate just ahead of him in P6, also on the mediums. P5 we got NPB Pro, again on the mediums. And then there's a little mix up in the top 4, so we got Mr. Blue Sky in the second, well, the lead McLaren for tonight at the moment, in P4 on the softs. Joined row 2 by Daniel, P45 on the medium tyre. And then starting P2 we have our championship leader, MT Miss the Mighty, starting on the softs. And then our pole sitter for the evening in the Mercedes is FaZe Crab, and we've got a randomer joined who hopefully should not be on the grid by the time these guys get going. But that's it now. Formation lap complete. Just wait for everybody to get in position. And just await the 5 red lights to appear and then disappear. And here we go. 3, 4, 5. Lights out and away we go. Good start from the front 2. FaZe comes across, covers Mighty, keeps the lead, but then we've got Daniel going down the inside. And there's a couple of cars going wide at the back. We'll ride on board. Oh, there's too much action going on. Oh, got Kabuki. Looks like he's had a bit of an off. What's that? Oh, Kabuki's lost it up Eau Rouge. He has still got his tyres in place. But I believe he's got no wing. Yeah, he's going to have to come in. Oh, that's a shame for him. We've got Invade and Crunch, who started 14th and 15th, and now 10th and 11th, so a nice solid start from them. Mando made up a couple of places on the softs, so again you'd expect that. Faster tyre, softer tyre. We won't make up a few more places. And then what have we got here? We've got MB Pros right on the back of Mr. Blue Sky. Oh, we've got Mando's just lost a couple of places. We've got yellow flags in Sector 2. Looks like an Alpine on the track map. See if I can see what's happened very quickly. Oh, Mr. Days looks like he's spun it. Ooh, Longson looks like he's got past, and Longson looks like he's going to have a go at his teammate up the inside. Oh, too much curve and he's lost it. Well then, the end of lap 1, so let's chuck up, not the penalties, where are we? Position changes, so the big winners of the first lap is Mr. Crunchy Bear, made up 6 places, he's now up into P8, then we've got Invade, another big winner from first lap, and Crunchy Bear's just got a 3-second time penalty, well done. We've got Invade, who's a big winner off the first lap as well. Up 5 places, up into P10 from the back of the grid. He dives down the inside of Mr. Skull Sniper, gets to place, and Skull Sniper's also been taken by Mando. Not a very good couple of corners there for Skull Sniper. And at the front, we've got FaZe Crabs pulling out a bit of a gap now to our championship leader, as Invade pops up with a time penalty. The gap at the front is already 1.9, now 2 seconds. So FaZe just needs to get his head down. Oh! Mr. Mighty has lost it. The championship leader. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He's falling down, down, down. As he kept his wing, looks like it from this camera angle. Hope to get a better angle soon, but he's going to be very disappointed and that a lot of work to do from here if he wants to keep that championship lead. As we see his championship rival, Mr. Crunchy Bear, now up into P6 and hunting down the McLaren of S. Longson, who, as Invade said when he kindly joined me for Q3, I think this is his first official race in that seat. It does look like he's on the back of MB Pro as well. So we'll stick with this little battle a second. Also at the same time we've got Gravedigger, who looks like he might have a little run on Daniel here. Is he going to have a little look? Not just yet. Longson breezes past MB Pro with his DRS. Up into P4. Again, then we've got Mr. Crunch, who's just sitting on the back of these two, hoping for one, if not both of them, to make a mistake. Excuse me. Oh, and Longson, oh, he's out. Oh dear. Saw that from the onboard of Mr. Crunch. Looks like he caught too much curb, which unfortunately, do that around here, then it's a bit of a nightmare. We've got a virtual safety car, not a full, so a virtual. And I was saying about the gap at the front. Obviously the spin to Mighty would have helped, but FaZe Crab is now over 6 seconds in the lead. And that's by the end of lap 3. So he ain't messing about this evening. Now I wonder if possibly some of these soft runners might use this virtual to get rid of those tyres, and it doesn't look like it. Because riding on board with Crunchy Bear here, we've got Gravedigger speeding under virtual safety car. Gives him a drive through. Currently sat in P3. So the closest on track battle at the moment is this one. We've got Gravedigger Should get the move done here. Nice rear view. Oh, it changed straight away. Yeah, Gravedigger up into P2. DRS down the straight. Let's get that up. Pulse telemetry. Yeah, we've got Mando sitting on the back of Mr. Crunch. 4 temps down. He'll want to get this move done and get chasing after that top pack. High soft runners, it must said. Fade has been in the pits, chucked on the hards, so he's going to be hoping to go to the end. And at the back, what's happened to poor old Kabuki? Oh, poor old Kabuki's lost it. Not having the best of evenings, unfortunately. But yeah, Face Crab up in the lead, all on his merry own. Head down. He just needs to concentrate from here, and he should be fine. The closest battle at the moment was this one still. Got Mando chasing down Mr. Crunch for P5 at the moment. And we do have Daniel. Oh, and Gravedigger's in. Will be serving his drive-through very early. And that, from virtually the back of the grid, puts Crunch at the moment up into P4. So a very solid drive at the moment from Mr. Crunchy Bear. We'll ride on board from Mando's point of view here. Coming up through a Rouge. DRS wide open, ERS not using any. Got yellows sector 1. Oh, what's happened? Oh, Gravedigger's lost it up a Rouge. Oh, Phase Crab with a 3-second time penalty. Could that end up costing him at the end? Let's get back on board with this battle for P4. Ooh, Mando goes a bit wide. Gives Crunchy Bear the chance to get away. Pull out of his DRS, then we've got Skull Sniper now on the back of these pair. We've got yellow flags in sector 3. Oh! The leader's lost it. Mr. Crab has lost it. That allows Daniel to now go in front. Is MB Pro going to get by as well? Not just yet. I definitely missed that. Is he going to have a look and go stop? No, thinks better of it. Oh, MB Pro then loses it. That gives us a little opening for Crunch, who should be a wise fox. Just sits behind him, knows he's got that DRS straight coming up. He has opened that gap as expected on Mando. Now he's up to 1.4. So there is a couple of close battles on track at the moment, but we'll stick right on board with this, see if Crunch can get himself up into the podium spots. ERS, MB, oh there we go. So we've got Mr. Crunch now up onto the podium, and there is a safety car. What's happened? Oh Matthew, what have you done? What have you done, Matthew? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now then. This may give the likes of Mando, Mighty and Mr. Blue Sky a chance at a free pit stop to get off those softs. Obviously I ain't the best at strategy, but I believe mediums can go to the end. Don't know if somebody wants to confirm that in chat for me. Please, you love me. Hippo, get out the chat and stop making fun of Matthew. Be nice. But are we going to see the likes of Mando, Mighty and Blue Sky pit and get off those soft tyres. I don't think anybody on the mediums would pit. Where are they? They're all going to throw me off now. No, top 4 gone by. Yeah, Mando is in. Yates is in on his mediums, whether he's got a bit of damage or... Yeah, Mighty in on his softs. Orphaned jumped in. Mr. Blue Sky has carried on in his softs. Very, very interesting. Whether he's got a strategy in mind and he just wants to stick to it, I'm not sure. But we'll soon see. Sorry, I'm just, while the safety car's out, I'm waiting for the pack to bunch up. I am just checking football scores, so I do apologise if I am very quiet for a moment. Yep, Vale still winning. Yay. That's good. That's good. That's good. Right then, where are we at? So it looks like under that safety car we have everybody from Mando down to Gravedigger have pitted for the hards, except for Mighty, who has gone on to the mediums. So that will be very interesting. Whether I was right and the mediums can go to the end, we shall see. And chat's very quiet. Has anybody in the chat got any predictions from here following this safety car? Anybody at all? And Mr. Blue Sky does come in now, gets rid of those softs. Goes on to the mediums. We've got Orphan in as well. Changing front wing, gone on to a pair of softs. So he will need pit again, unfortunately for him. But yeah, the likes of now Mando, Ewan, Days and Gravedigger will definitely be able to go to the end. Just want to see if I was right and the mediums can go to the end for Blue Sky and MT the Mighty. But we shall see. Safety car should be in this lap. I say should, because there is only one car left to catch up. Everybody's caught up. We'll get on board with the race leader, who is Daniel. Not many penalties knocking about at the minute. Nope, Daniel, don't overtake the safety car. Yep, there we go, safety car in this lap. That means effectively at the moment, Mr. Daniel is now the safety car. Allows him to set the pace, and Mr. Crab looks very eager to get on this. Get on with this, should I say. And we've got Crunch just keeping a little bit of a gap, but we'll ride on board with Daniel, see when he gets going. That's a nice camera view. Is he going? He's still not going, is he gone? Is he going? He's still not going yet. When is Daniel going to put his foot down and go? Oh! Was there slight contact there? There we go, Daniel's put his foot down now. It's gone. Mr. Krabs stayed fairly close, but Crunch is now on the back of FaZe Crab after that restart. We'll ride on board with the top three who've already pulled out a 1.2 second gap. Mando with a 3 second time penalty, that could come back to bite him at the end. Look at this, side by side Ferrari versus Mercedes. And Crab retakes that P1, but then we've got Mr. Crunch and Daniel. What a move! Mr. Crunch now up into P2. Bad couple of corners there for Daniel, unfortunately for him. But this top 5 currently still yet to pit. As Mr. Crabble, he's already gone. He's going. He's 1.5 seconds in front already. And he's not long to complete one. So, yeah. Anything going on in the midfield? Mando, who's currently, with that top 5 still yet to pick, currently technically net P1 on the hards, so he's in a fairly strong position. If he keeps with them, stays out of trouble. But unfortunately, he does have that penalty. Then we've got Mighty, our championship leader, down in P8 on the mediums, all over the back of Ewan though. And this is the closest battle on track. Is Mighty going to get this move done? He's gone down the inside. Does get the move done. Nice. Up into P7. He now chases after Mando. Ooh. Yeah, Mr. Krabs just pulling further and further away. We've got MB Pro on the back of Daniel now for the final podium position. Ooh, a little bit wide, stays out the wall though, luckily for him. Oh, Marty's made a move on Mando, didn't quite catch that, unfortunately, but then that puts him up into P6. His nearest championship rival up in P2 by the name of Mr. Crunchy there, who's still yet to pit. Now Mighty in a very strong position. Mando's still in a strong position as well. Mighty will want to be making light work of the likes of Skull Sniper. That's no offence at all to Skull Sniper. Marty, I know he's quick, I know he's hungry. He's not the championship leader for nothing. As I look down the inside, should get this moved. Oh! Was there a little bit of squeeze there from Skull Sniper? Sent Marty spinning. It's dropped him all the way back to the back of the grid now. That is not good at all for the championship. Oh, he's lost it and he's still kept his wing. Mr. Orphan on the softs, making little moves up into P11. Now we have Mando on the back of Skull Sniper. Looking at the radar as well, there's a little train forming behind Mr. Crunchy Bear. Where's Mando going for the move? Is he? Oh, he's gone a bit wide there. That's the let off. Still the top 5 not yet pitted. Exactly halfway through the race. Let's have a look, see what's happening on the front. We've got Daniel looking to get the move done on Crunch. Just going a little broadcast camera. Oh, thought about it. Didn't. Thought better of it. Slots back in behind Crunchy Bear. You see there at the back, we've got Orphan's just got past Mr. Blue Sky. That puts Orphan now up into the points. And Marty's just got himself a penalty. Not a very good evening, unfortunately, for the championship leader. So he will have the likes of Daniel Crunch looking to take it by, and Daniel's just got himself a 3-second time penalty. Speaking of pens, there they are. Quite a few on 3-second penalties. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers without a pen. And then unfortunately we've got Kabuki there with 12 seconds. So you can see there all the top 3 currently sitting on 3 seconds worth of penalties, so yeah. Could get interesting as MB Pro is the first of the front runners in. Keep an eye on what he's going pit for. Don't know why I was trying to follow him down there. Keep him on camera. Now are any of the other top, what's now top 4 going to react? MB Pro has gone on to the hards. He's definitely going to the end. Is Daniel going to make a move here? No. I'll have it again. Like he went a bit too deep into there. Let's have a little jog through midfield. See where we're at. We've got Mando still on the back of Skull Sniper. So the highest of the runners who have pitted onto the hards. Nice little group forming here between Sniper, Mando, Ewing and Gravedigger. So Haas at the front, Haas at the back of this little train. And a Mercedes and Ferrari in between. Oh, Mando runs a little bit wide, hops on the gravel. So Ewing or Owen or however you want to pronounce it. To close the gap a little. Let's just jump up. Oh, There we go, Daniel's now in. So it was fairly close to Mr. Crunch. So that's allowed Skull Sniper to jump up into P3. So Crunch has now got a little bit of breathing space behind him. But will he react to Daniel's pit stop? Daniel's gone on to the softs. He has gone on to the softs. That will be interesting. Ewing on the back of Mando takes position. Oh, he's going to be late on the brakes. Ewing into P4. We've got Gravedigger on the back of Mando now. Nice little scrap less between these four. Imagine Gravedigger being at the back of it, use his ad, be patient, and just pick his way through if any of the others make mistakes. Bearing in mind as well, Skull Sniper has still yet to stop. Who's at the front of this queue? Mando and Ewing getting closer again. Are any of these front two coming in? Nope, Crab's carried on. Is Crunch going to do the same? Yep, Crunch has carried on. And so does Skull Sniper. So when are the remaining leading trio going to pit? Bearing in mind, Daniel is now up into P9 on the softer tyres. Let's have gap to leader as well. Round. I'd say around a pit stop. Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, Gravedigger gets himself a 3-second penalty. Ewing still all over the back of Skull Sniper. Close battles here between 3rd and 4th, 5th and 6th. They aren't as close as they were between the 4 of them, but individually the 2 battles are very close. Oh, they've made contact, saved themselves very nicely. And that allows Digger and Mando to get past Erwin. I don't know what to say about that one, bit of a tricky one. Ewing saw the gap, went for it, there's no harm in going for a gap. And whether the Skull Sniper didn't quite see him there, come across. We've got Skull Sniper who looks like he's just let Digger by. Obviously team orders being done at us. And the front 2 are in, so will Skull Sniper follow the front 2? Yes, he does. So we've got Crab come out on the softs. Where's Mr. Crunch going to come out on? Softs again. So where's that? So Daniel has come out of all this up into P5. He has... Ooh, Crab has come out in front of Daniel. That is vital. I know they were scrapping. So, now we just see how fast, I say fast, how patiently Face Crab gets through these, and it doesn't look like he wants to be patient at all, he wants to get on with it. Up the inside of Mando. Now, next up is his teammate. Does his teammate lane through, knowing they are on different strategies? It don't look like it. Days there with a 3-second time penalty. We just pop bonus sec so we can have a little look at chart. Lime's riding on board with this. Da, 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 da. Ah, thank you, Muddy. I've just seen the message in the chat. Pit stop is 18.5 seconds. Bit late, but it's a nightmare when you have to charge your phone. Oh, Mando with a 3-second time penalty. Crab does get past. So Mr. Crab is now up into P2, chasing down the leader, which at the moment is Mr. Gravedigger. Got Daniel now back up into P4. Crunch again needs to be patient, working his way through. He is on the faster tyre. Should make might work with Mr. Pro here. Oh! Whether it's just a speed of Crunch that stopped him from getting by, or whether Pro was a little bit naughty. See if anything goes in from the stewards there. And I do believe Yatesy half spun whilst I was reading the chat. Thank you very much, Muddy Biscuit. So what have we got now? We've got Crab off. 4 attempts off the Gravedigger. Should be making a pass fairly soon. Is he going to be making it up on the run up to bus stop, or wait until after? Oh, Digger with another 3-second time penalty. He's made a move up the inside. Gets it done. Where's Digger? Oh, he's nice. And he's still got the DRS as well. Pops in the fastest lap for his troubles. So now, Daniel. RT orders going to come into play here at Ferrari. Look like they have. Mando went wide 2-1. Allowed Daniel to go chase after the front 2. Crunch is now up into P5. Oh, we've got MB Pro, less than 10 PM blue sky. Yellow flags in sector 2. Is that Digger? I think Digger's had a moment. Digger's had a very big moment. Oh dear. Now moves Crunch up into P4. Let's have a look at penalties as we get closer to the end. At the moment, Crunch does get the podium on penalties, but he'll want to do it on track. We'll now be looking to get this move done down this straight with ERS, with his DRS. Opens the DRS. Looks to go down the inside. Should be later on the brakes. Does he get the move done? He does. Oh, and he spun! Oh my golly gosh. Oh dear, oh dear. I think that has just cost Mr. Crunchy Bear a chance at the podium. Oh dear, he is not going to be happy with that. I know exactly what he's like. He's going to be raging in his little party. Bless him. Digger with another penalty. Let's give the race leader a little bit of airtime. Being that far in front, he hasn't really had to battle nobody. Closest driver is Daniel, 7.4 away. Yes, Muddy Biscuit, Alpine indeed. Shame for Crunch. He was looking nicely solid for a podium there. And just, I don't know if there was contact. They did look close, but I don't know. Probably 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Crunch has come in. Please don't retire, Crunch. Nope. Oh, he's had to change his front wing. And now that puts him outside of the points. He's not going to be happy. Closest battle at the moment here, we've got Mr. Blue Sky T on the back of Small Sniper. It's the closest on screen on race battle. And we've got Orphan on the back of there. Ooh, as I've just jumped on board, seen the gap, Orphan's decided to go for a spin for us all. That's it, everybody's very spread out now. Everybody's very spread out indeed. Closest on track times are currently Ewan, 1.7 behind Grave Digger. Dave's Crab's 9 seconds in the lead on his penultimate lap. Good evening, Mr. Cornish. What have I missed? Was watching the footy with my dad this evening. No, Muddy, Liverpool didn't lose, unfortunately. They won 3-1. I know what you have missed, Cornish. You've missed my amazing solo comms. I'll say amazing, hardly anybody's been in the chat, so can't be that good. First night I decided to do comms and I ended up doing it alone. Yay! Crunchy's back in the points. Missed that. Let's follow the race leader. He's just coming across to start his flying lap. Flying lap? Last lap. Not flying lap, it's not qualifying. Get a grip, James. Yep, 12-second lead, Cornish. He's just been in a world of his own, this guy. Hardly had a chance watching. he's been that far in front. He hasn't really had to battle nobody. He's had to get past a few cars after coming out in the pits. That's about it. What it looks like. I don't want to say anything to what Cornish has just said, but I hope. Hey, Mr. Crunchy's got an extra point for fastest lap as it stands. Now hopefully FaZe can just get himself over the line. I feel sorry for F5. Why do you feel sorry for F5? Why? It's not very nice. F5 are lovely. Cornish behave. As Mr. Crab comes around the bus stop chicane for his final time, he's even giving it a cheeky little weave. Does take the race win, does take the fastest lap back off Mr. Crunch there. And yeah, I don't want to say it, but it was fairly easy for him, bless him. Daniel comes across the line in P2. Should be P2 even with pens. Mando came across the line P3, but is jumped by NPB Pro, who does take that final podium position. But what about Blue Sky? Oh, I thought with Blue Sky having hardly any pens. Yatesy finished in P7, but Stars in P8. Crunch finished P9. So a vital 2 points for him, considering Mighty is all the way back down in last. And that is that. And I don't know who that is, we just left the session, but hey ho. Right, I need to get the top 3 in for interviews. This is going to be fun because I get to talk to them all. So there we have it. Then we have a FaZe Crab takes a. I don't like using the word much, but he takes a dominant win. Finishing P1 from the front. Starts on pole, gets the win, gets the fastest lap. There's anything this guy can't do. Then we've got Daniel in P45 in second. Then we've got MB Pro in rounding off the podium in third. Let me just get them 3 in before I round off the rest of the grid. Just bear with me 2 seconds, people. Bear with me. Here we go. They're the top 3 invited. So, then we've got Mando, finished P4. Skull Sniper, P5. Blue Sky, 6th. Hewin, 7th. Orphan 8, Crunch 9, rounding off the points is Gravedigger in 10th, and then we've got Days, Championship leader Mighty, Kabuki, Invade, and Longson. So, can you include your audio, please, people?
Yep, done that.
Thank you. Thank you. Are you all here? You're all here?
You're
all here? So, we will start with P3, which was Mr. Pro. We'll start off with, mate. How was your quali? I was a little bit late in joining, so I didn't quite catch the first couple of minutes of Q1. So, do you want to run us through? Lovely stuff. And then what about your race? How does your race go from your point of view? Yeah, you were in that little scrap, and I think there was 4 or 5 of you that didn't pit under the safety car, so there was 4 or 5 of you. What was there a reasoning why? Obviously, I'll ask the same question to the other two. Did you have a strategy in mind at the beginning of the race and thought, you know what, I'm sticking to it, or did you have a little thought in the back of your mind as well at the same time whether you wanted to get the jump? Did you include your audio, by the way, buddy? Right, because I was reading through the chat at the same time, mate. I think you forgot to include it, but yeah, but well done on you. Congratulations on your podium. Netherlands next week. Before we move on, obviously Zandvoort. How are you feeling going into there?
Yeah, it's quite a hard track because if you make mistakes, then it's not going to go very well. But I think I'll be all right.
Good. Same again. Looking for a podium again, or?
Yeah. I always try getting a podium.
Good lad. Well, again, mate, well done on your podium and well done on P3. And then we move on to my good old friend, Mr. Daniel.
Hello.
How are you, friend?
Sorry, what was that?
How are you?
I'm surprised.
Surprised?
Surprised to be here. So.
No, man. Well, do you want to talk us through your quali first of all, mate? Again, like I say, I missed the first couple of minutes, sadly, getting set up. But how was your quali overall?
Yeah, so Q1, there was only 15 of us, so it was just a bit of practice. Q2, I don't remember, to be honest. It started off raining, so I think I sat in the pits for a while just to let it dry up a bit. And then Q3 I was pleasantly surprised being in the top 5, so it was pretty obvious from the get-go Crab was going to be P1 and probably unstoppable through that one, so I was quite happy with P3.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've raced with you loads of times. I know you've got the consistency. You're always sort of mugging around the top 5. At best.
You don't ever let it get to you, so you just could make a mistake, and obviously he did early on. I don't know what happened in the first 7 laps or so. It was obviously off wide somewhere, which put me into the lead, but that was very quickly rectified.
Very quickly.
But yeah, no, and as for the race, I thought if I can keep up with, I think it was Mighty who qualified in P2, because he was on the softs, then I thought I would have a decent chance at a podium. Then obviously he spun, so yeah, I just thought, okay, try and keep as little penalties as possible and keep it on the track.
Brilliant, well done, mate. So obviously before we move on to the winner himself, same question, Zandvoort next week. How are you feeling for
that? Not a chance in hell. That one, I can never find a setup. I can never get a groove on that one. So I'll be happy with points.
You'll be happy with points. Well, you never know. Hopefully you might be speaking to me one time again in the future, but we shall soon see. But again, no, well done, mate. Well done on your P2.
Thank you very much.
Some solid points for you, championship. And then we shall move on to the race winner.
Hello.
I am going to call you Mr. Crab.
Yeah.
I do apologise. So, very dominant display, I must say. I don't like to use that word much, but well done, mate. again, start us off. Do you want to talk us through your qualifying, how it went, or?
So Q1, like Daniel said, it was more just practice. I wasn't trying to go for pole, but for my lap, I was trying to aim for top 10, but I ended up getting pole, so that was Q1.
Yeah.
Q2, I was just looking to set a good lap, decent lap on the mediums. I ended up getting pole again, and then Q3, I was just trying. I needed to get that pole, get a good start, and then take the lead.
Which you did, and
Yeah.
I think as soon as you took the lead, I don't think anybody else will mind me saying this. You looked unstoppable, mate. Fair play to you. You'd never looked back. What was the times in your mind where you thought? I know I have them at least. There's the thoughts when you're that far in front, you were thinking, don't mess up now.
I was in a party with my mate and we were talking, and I wasn't really focused. When I spun, that was when I wasn't really focused, and I put too much throttle going around that turn because my tires were worn on the left more than the right, but I just took a wee bit too much throttle and it just made me spin, but thankfully it was far enough ahead that I only lost a place, so I ended up P2, and then safety car came out, and I was trying to stay up beside Daniel, but unfortunately I did accidentally hit him in the back off the restart, so I did lose a bit of time, and then
Yeah, I did see that on stream. I wasn't sure if it was or you just got really, really close, so you did make slight contact then. Oh, unfortunate. But like I say, mate, nonetheless, very dominant display, so well done on your end. And just before we end up, same question as you, as I've asked the other two. We've got Sandoval up next. How are you feeling on that?
I would hope to race there, but I will not be racing at Sandoval.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll be away on holiday, so.
Ah, right. Anywhere nice?
Arizona.
Oh, very nice. But no, congratulations on your P1, mate. Again, very dominant display. And yeah, well done to all podium runners. I know Pro's already left us, but well done to you, well done to Daniel, well done to Pro, and the rest of them. But yeah, that is the end of F5 stream. You will be, if you tune in tomorrow, around about the same time, hopefully everything should go smoothly. We should start on time tomorrow. It is F3's turn around Spa. Not sure who's on comms, I'll be honest. But no, if you join us at the same time tomorrow, you'll have another, I'm sure, entertaining race. Thank you very much for your time, peoples, and good night.